What's up, guys? Welcome back to a quick little video here. I'm gonna be just showing you how I step by step. I'm gonna end up spray painting my rims. They, had a little bit of a rough time when I went up on Mount Charleston here in Nevada. Um, kind of went on a dirt road. I didn't see that it was you know, rocks were flying and stuff like that. So, as you can see here, there's some spots. If you look closely, you're going to see some spots there that definitely need a good touch up. So, I'm going to end up pretty much redo them, or redo this one at least. Sand it back down to the base color, and then spray paint again. Like I said, I'll show you guys step by step. So, join me. So right here I am cleaning down the rims because you don't want to get any of the dust and stuff like that, dirt, all in your paint. And not only that, it gives you a better view of areas that still need some work. But yeah, so all you gotta do is just keep cleaning. Make sure you clean every little bit, just because of the fact that if there's dirt, you're gonna see it in your paint job, and it'll peel off a lot easier. Um, yeah, so yeah, once you guys are done, sorry, right here I was looking for towels. But yeah, once you guys are done, make sure you completely dry the rim. You'll see how I'll get to it right now. There's me finding those towels. Um, but yeah, make sure they're completely dry. Yeah, you might think that I'm scrubbing kind of rough. I'm not. I'm just really just digging in there, making sure that there's no dust, no water, nothing left on there. Um, because then you'll have one, watermarks, and two, the paint won't stick. Um, right there is me trying to explain on visual, but I prefer it this way to do a narrative. Yes, I'm telling you, just make sure you get everything, because like I said, the paint won't stick. I'm just zooming in so I can show you guys where it's all scratched up, where it's missing paint, um, and some of the areas that are all dinged up due to flying debris or whatever it was that caused um, the rim to get all jacked. But yeah, still trying to dry it off, making sure that there's no water. I go over it a few times. Um, Once it's all dry, guys, get yourself a piece of tape. I just covered the M symbol there, the M logo, so that way I won't get any paint on it. Um, but yeah, just get the tape, get a really razor sharp blade. If you have an X-Acto knife, even better. Um, and then just cut around the edges so that way um, you can get stuff in the rest, and that way there won't be any paint on your M Sport logo. If you have these kind of rims, or whatever logo is on your rims, and you want to avoid it getting paint on it, that's the way to do it. Just cover it up. Um, as you can see, I'm being trying to be extremely careful because that blade, believe it or not, is pretty sharp. Um, some spots that I missed on cutting, it was in the corners, kind of tight there, but yeah, I just go over every once in a while. And if you do miss a few spots, it's okay. You could get another layer of tape, put it on top. But yeah, as you can see, I stuffed it in on the sides there. So right now I'm just setting up my air compressed sander. Um, you don't need to get a sander for this part. You could do it by hand. It's pretty easy. Yeah, you're if you don't really do a lot of manual work and stuff like that, your hands tend to cramp up and hurt for a bit. But if you don't want to go through that, you could definitely get yourself a sander. I got this one from Harbor Freight. Decent price. It's not bad. As you can see, it's doing the job pretty quick. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna be going over some of the spots. As you can see, some of where the scratches are, just so that way, especially the ones that are deep, that way I can level them out while I'm at it. I think it might be a little easier if you do it by hand, just because of the fact that you know it's some small areas, especially with these kinds of rims. And as you can see, I'm hitting also the spokes on there, which is what I was trying to avoid. But either way, I was gonna go over them anyway, so um, it was okay. Um, yeah, so just pretty much sand down back to base color, and then once you're done with that, you'll move on to the next step. So here I decided to say F it. I'm gonna go ahead and just dust it off for a bit, and then go ahead and just take the center off and do it by hand. So I am using as you can see, the P180 grit sandpaper, just so I could get a fine cuts in there. And honestly, it actually worked the first time when I first coated them. The paint sat really nice. Um, but yeah, as you can see, I'm just going by hand, light scrubs here and there, um, to get it down to paint color or base color. Sorry. Um, I just keep going around, going over the scratches, just showing, checking here and there. Oh yeah, that mop head of a man there. It's my younger brother. He helps me with some of the projects here and there. You guys will see him more often. Well, hopefully you'll see him more often on my videos. But yeah, he helps me out with some of my projects. We're gonna be working on his truck soon as well. Doing some, minor uh, customs, homemade customs. Yeah, but yeah, it's an overgrown man is my brother. Mm. But yeah, make sure you dust off everything. Here I'm already giving it a coat of paint. I believe that might have been the first coat. I do 3 coats of paint. Just because you don't want chips to become very easy to get on your rims, especially rims. Debris flies everywhere. You got dust flying everywhere. Water. That's another thing when you paint your rims. Um, right there, I'm just giving some light passes here and there. Um, so that way you won't see any of the drip marks or anything like that. I believe this is the second coat. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, so far it's sitting really nice. You do have to wait at least a good uh, 30, maybe 40 minutes, so that way it could sit perfectly fine. I do that long. It could be even longer sometimes, just so that way there won't be any drips or anything like that. But yeah, just lightly spray over them, dabbing some of the spots that are not taking the paint, or that I might have missed on there, so that way there won't be any drips. Um, and this is just only I said spray paint, and hopefully you guys like the finished product. But yeah, so this is how I spray painted the rim, folks. So pretty much I am done. I already spray painted the second one. Um, I'm gonna do it to all 4 just to make sure that everything's okay. But yeah, so here's the reveal on how it looks. Sorry about that little clip. But yeah, this is how they look. This one is all smoothened out and everything. Looks really nice. This is the first one I did. I said this is the end result for that one. And here's the end result for this one. This one's still kind of drying, but it looks really good. I mean, there was some corrections that needed to get done on this one. It wasn't too bad. Um, moving on, I decided to do something else. On the emblems how they have the little white, or sometimes it's chrome or anything like that. I decided to matte them out as well, make them disappear, just leave the emblem showing, you know. But yeah, I don't know if this is okay, BMW or not, but I don't care. It's my car now. I paid for it. But yeah, these are little things that I'm doing, but pretty soon there's gonna be coming more. Yes, you guys are gonna be like, oh, it's because it's tax season. Yes, it's because it's tax season. I'm gonna be investing more in my car and trying to develop more of on my project. But yeah.